Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back with another YouTube video, and this time we're going to try to get 12 wins in this Grand Challenge. We're currently 8-2 right now, so we can't afford to lose a single game, but I think we can get it if we play well the next 4 games. I'm using a minor wall breaker deck, 2.9 minor wall breaker cycle, so if you guys haven't seen this deck, it's been pretty popular the last couple months in ladder as well as competitive, and it's the type of deck where if you play it really well or perfectly, it doesn't really have too many bad matchups, and even though minor got nerfed, I think it was 1 or 2 balances ago, the person who finished fifth in the world last season used this exact same deck. So it's pretty clear that this deck is still really good even after the minor tower damage nerf. Wall breakers and bomb tower were nerfed as well, but they're still really strong. Bomb tower in this meta especially, super good against Royal Hogs, Ram Rider, Hog Rider, even RG if you play it well and you space out your Musketeer and the bomb tower so they can't spell both the bomb tower and the Musketeer, can actually be quite easy to beat too. So let's go ahead and get into the first game. Before we get into the first game, if you guys want to use my creator code BOSS, you can use it in any Supercell game to help support me, supports the channel, and I appreciate all you guys who do use my code. Also guys, Musketeer and Knight, two really solid cards right now. People are saying Musketeer even needs a nerf, so clearly it's really strong right now. Not really sure why, because Musketeer got a 3% damage buff, you know, that was over a year ago, or about a year ago, and for whatever reason, it's just recently the usage rate has skyrocketed for whatever reason. This guy's gonna go Graveyard very early. Graveyard can be difficult, but if you get a good amount of damage in single, you can win. But let's say they have the lead going into double, or just, you know, it's a roughly even. It can be a little tough, because when they can start stacking graveyards with a bunch of support cards behind, it's a little difficult to stop. Because mostly your best graveyard counters are minor and log. But he's got kind of an interesting graveyard deck. He has, you know, log, which is weird. Usually Graveyard does have Bar Barrel, but his variation has log for some reason. And there he goes again, going in for the Graveyard, so we just need to get ready here on defense. I guess we can go for a little bit of a push here. He's going to log these wall breakers probably. Ooh, he played the log too late, so that's really good for us. Both the wall breakers end up connecting. And this is what I was talking about. The fact that we have a small lead going into double is really good for us, whereas if we didn't get those 2 wall breakers to connect, things would be a bit more tricky for us. We'll see if he goes for a Graveyard with this Baby Dragon. Looks like he's not going to. If he did, that could have been bad. I just want to kill that Musketeer, block the bridge. Just if he were to go for a Graveyard, the Knight wouldn't be tanking for it, but he didn't go in for one anyway. There's the Graveyard now. I mean, he got a lot of damage off of it, but we still bleed. I think we should Fireball the Musk. He's gonna log. Oh, no log, interesting. Oh, wow. A wall breaker snuck through. Okay. He's going to try to Graveyard here and get damage, but I don't think he's going to get nearly as much as he has in the other lane. Well, I shouldn't say nearly as much, but he's not going to pass the damage he got in the other lane. So that Graveyard was practically pointless. And that's going to be GG. So log does 7. Okay, well, I mean, it's good game because there's no way he can get enough damage on our tower. Like, he can't get 1400 damage, and we're back to Fireball, so that's GG. I mean, obviously he made a couple mistakes, but, you know, at the same time, we did a good job of pressuring him, making it hard for him to build up good graveyard pushes. We were switching lanes. That's another important thing to do. You can't just play, same lane the whole time versus graveyard. You need to get a lot of damage in both lanes. Because if they get a bunch of support cards in one lane and just go for a graveyard, it's really difficult to stop. Okay, so this guy has Fisherman, Skeletons, Heal Spirit. Could be RG. RG cycle. It looks like he does have the E-Wiz, so probably E-Wiz instead of the Skeleton Dragons, I assume. We'll have to see. I mean, there's a couple other things it could potentially be, but that would be my guess, judging by how popular RG is in this meta. And there's the RG in the back, so... I mean... if all possible, if they RG in the back, I try not to bomb tower, because they can typically outcycle it. The best thing to do is to try to kill it with your support cards. At least in single, because it's just so difficult to... But then obviously the second RG they play, if it's at the bridge, you can bomb tower. He's going to take 2 Wallbreaker connections because he was, low on Elixir, and he also was confident probably that I couldn't defend that RG, but we do a really nice job of defending it, and because his RG's out of cycle, we're free to be a little aggressive here. I'm fine with just getting a tiny bit of chip. If the Wallbreakers don't connect, I don't really mind, but the Miners, already done its job, getting a little over 100 damage there. And things are looking pretty solid here. We got a good lead going into double, which is what you want, really, in any matchup when you're using this deck. But even in double, you still just as easily can defend. If not, in some matchups, even easier. So, just overall, we're just in a very, very good situation right now. This time, I'm going to Miner in the front. We're going to make sure we're continuing to apply pressure. And we actually have a second bomb tower at the ready. Nice log there. Death damage of the bomb tower will hit the RG. So, great stuff for us here. Oh my, did you see that Heal Spirit jump? Okay, we gotta make sure we're applying pressure. This is gonna be, I don't know if he can stop the, oh no. Oh, the Fisherman was getting ready to pull it, but the, oh, he's spamming well played. That makes me think he's being sarcastic, but yeah, that was pretty funny. The Fisherman was about to pull the wall breakers, but it ended up not pulling them just because the wall breakers are so fast, and the Fisherman had to keep retargeting, so that was very unfortunate for him. We can just split Skeletons in the back here. He's going to go for a Bandit, so that, I mean, that could be like P.E.K.K.A, it could be any kind of bridge spam deck, really. It could be 3M. Okay, so it looks like it's probably going to be 3M or P.E.K.K.A, and both of which are not really too bad on the matchup, but you do really need to focus, though. Like, I feel like it's not a bad matchup, but P.E.K.K.A, you need to be paying attention, because there is a lot of, like, bridge spam cards that you got to watch out for, like the Bandit, Ghost, and the Magic Archers at the bridge. So hopefully this, does the Fireball hit the P.E.K.K.A? Nah, it doesn't. That's a little unfortunate, because now it has more HP than I would have liked, but you know, it is going to get the job done, but I am going to have... the Knight's going to get the job done, I mean, but I do have to spend an extra 3 Elixir, which is a shame, but... Okay, we'll just log here. And it's okay. It's okay to use defensive miners. I mean, if I don't want to mine their tower and then go skeletons, because good P.E.K.K.A players will usually predict the zap on the skeletons, so it's not really a safe thing to do. Unless they don't have zap in rotation. And there's the first battle ram of the game. I guess I can log it just so the bomb tower doesn't die right away. Also helps cycle. And I'll go ahead and go for minor wall breakers. Zap's out of rotation, so he's going to have to play that E-Wiz really, really early. Go for a high bomb tower to help out. Just fireball that. E-Wiz on the miner, right? Yep, there it is. I had a feeling he was going to do that. Oh, played the skeletons a little too early. It's alright. Okay. Just continues to go for that poison cycle. Thought the... Whew. The bomb tower death damage is clutch. Wow, he's up so much elixir. We might have lost just because of how much elixir he's up right now. Very, very unfortunate. That was close. That would have been pretty unfortunate to lose, eh? If I ended up losing that. Pretty much. You can see, the only way for him to get damage was by the Magic Archer. Every single Magic Archer he played got a solid amount of chip. Those were some nice Magic Archers on his end. I don't know if I could have, been a bit more careful with the Knights, but I think that's bound to happen at least a couple times in the match. But I think it's a little closer than it had to be. So we're 11-2 right now. Hopefully we can find this last game without it taking 15 minutes, which it sometimes does when you're at 11 wins. I'll let it run for about a minute or so, and if it takes longer than that, I'll edit out the search time probably. But yeah, I mean, we started at 8-2, so if we get the 12, winning 4 in a row, that would be really good. Okay, here we go. Reverse Mort is here. We'll log. We can chill just a few seconds. You know, if he doesn't do anything by 2:30, I'll probably play Musk in the back. If I had wall breakers, I'd play them instantly or a miner, but... Okay. Let's apply some pressure. And that's what we like to see. Clean defense against a lava loon push. Clean defense. And we spent a lot of elixir in the opposite lane too, and we still managed to defend. So did you see what I did there? High bomb tower pooling everything to the middle. Musketeer staying far behind and just perfect defense. I mean, we took some damage, but... were we really going to be able to stop it all? I don't think it was possible. I think for the situation we were in, that was pretty perfect. And at this point, you know, we're looking pretty good. Because I am going to fireball this just because there's, you know, the lava pups and... barbarians. We can go ahead and play Bomb Tower. Oh, the balloon didn't get a connection. Okay. I mean, we're in an amazing position right now. Arrows are out of cycle. Let's go. Dang. That's, I mean, pretty proud of myself there. That's, I think the beginning of that game, I played really, really well. The defense was pretty perfect. Just the high bomb tower. We can go over that sequence again, just because I was so focused on defending. I kind of, like, I didn't commentate much. So you see, opposite lane pressure with the Knight and the wall breakers. That's exactly what you want to be doing. And then, look at this. Lava Hound on the map. 5 elixir in his hand. I have 5 elixir in my hand. So I pretty much defend a Lava Hound and a balloon. So Lava Hound and balloon coming at me. I got 8 elixir, no musk and cycle. So the high bomb tower pulling everything to the middle. And then the balloon just stays in front. You can see. And then skeleton dragons. Okay, that was a bad play on his part. Right into the bomb tower death damage. But even if it wasn't played into the bomb tower death damage, it wouldn't have mattered. You know why? If they were at full health, I was fireballing this anyway. So it still would have been perfectly defended. So that's the exact sequence you want to do to defend the Lava Hound push in single, because single elixir is the hardest Lava Hound push to defend. When you're in Double and triple's easier because you can like stack musketeers, bomb towers, and all that. But single, you really have to make sure it's a calculated, clean defense to defend that first lava loon push, especially when you're spending all that elixir in the opposite lane of pressure. So I hope I explained that well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This actually took a little bit of more work than usual to get this 12 win, to record this video and get it out, because I actually played 2 grand challenges before this with the same deck. One I got 10 wins and one I got 9. So I had to start it over a couple of times, but really good practice, you know, for me. I don't mind doing it over again because, as I said, cycle decks, great way to learn, great way to improve at the game. Cycle decks are just a great way to, yeah, learn interactions and improve with most decks when you get better with cycle. So I'm fully maxed, doesn't really matter what we get out of this chest, but we do like getting all these star points. Almost have everything star leveled. There's only a few things I don't. Like you can see some of the bad cards I don't really have star leveled. I'm gonna upgrade a couple of them. But anyway, that's gonna be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. The next video, my plan is to push to most likely. Probably my next video is going to be pushing to 7K most likely, or I might already be at 7K pushing higher. But anyway, enough talk. That's me for the video. Thanks again. Until next time, guys.